Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is March 28, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, starting the day off, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures basically flat. Again, they're up a quarter of 1 point. Right now, trading at 2810.75. So, all in all, what can you say? Yesterday was another choppy session out here for the market. Today we'll see what we get. Tomorrow you have the highly anticipated Lyft IPO. So markets generally will hold up into a big IPO, but we'll see what we get today. Looking at stocks in the news, we have a bunch. But before that, we did have some final number GDP. You could check that stuff out for yourself. Came in at plus 2.2%, basically as expected. I don't know if there's really much else to say about that, but when we get into stocks in the news, we got some earnings plays out here, so let's get started. Lululemon is first up. Lulu making new all-time highs. So the stock right now trading at 167, closed at 146.80. Yes, you heard it right, closed at 146.80, now trading at 167. Stock is getting a little long in the tooth, but maybe gets to 170. 170, I don't think it could get much past that. So again, that should be a good resistance level. Just on an extended note, doesn't mean there's anything above it to go against. So the stock maybe could trade higher, but I would say just looking at how extended it is, I would think the 170 level would do the trick. But either way, great pop today for Lululemon on the back of earnings. Let's take a look at another earnings name, FIVE, which is Five Below. The stock right now trading at 126.80, closed at 120.01. This is also on the back of earnings, so good little pop here. When I look at this name right now, you have a lot of resistance around the 130 level. You're also going to notice here there's a gap window at 130, so definitely a big resistance point there. It doesn't mean it can't fill the gap at 130.74 or even go up a little bit, but that should be a pretty good short-term resistance zone if it gets up there. So again, keep that on the radar. Right now, you can see the stock trading at 126.80. Let's go over to PVH. This is an apparel maker, retailer. You're going to see this stock's popping pretty nicely as well. PVH closed yesterday at 110.89, trading at 124. Very, very good move here. When I look at the chart, I have to think that you're coming into a big 200-day moving average. That's going to be right around 126.60. That should be pretty decent resistance if you get there. Maybe it overshoots and gets to 127, but we probably will see a little bit of a stall out there. Either way, great move by PVH today, and it will be on our radar this morning, so we will be tracking this one, and we'll see how it plays out. But nonetheless, good little pop here ahead of the opening bell, and you want to respect those moves, and we'll see where it goes. Let's take a look at MOV. MOV is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now, when you look at it on the close, was 32.63. If you take a look at it this morning, it's trading at 36.88 at the moment. Not a whole lot of volume behind that move, so we want to just be a little bit careful of that. Sometimes when it's a little bit on the lighter volume side, these numbers can come down pretty quickly, or they could actually even go up a little bit faster than most people think. So we'll keep that one on the radar. We'll see how it plays out, and we'll see where we go. But right now, Movado upticking ahead of the opening bell. There was a takeover. It looks like QTNA, which is Q Antenna, getting a takeover by onsemi for $24.50. So if you take a look at QTNA, if you own it, trail the stop loss. Whenever you see this pattern, usually means it's a takeout. And again, that is being bought out by On Semiconductor for $24.50 a share, and I believe that's an all-cash deal. Let's go over to Accenture, ticker symbol ACN. Looks like they came out with earnings. Stock trading at 171.88. Not a bad move considering closed at 166.47. I honestly think this is a little bit overbought now. Again, if you take a look at, say, a weekly chart, you're going to notice that you have this big pivot high right here at around 175. So that's obviously your big resistance. So it gets back up to 175. That's really all the upside that I see. Either way, nice little pop here ahead of the opening bell on ACN. Let's go over to Deutsche Bank. Deutsche Bank looks like there's some news out there that they could raise $10 billion for Commerce Bank. Again, the stock is getting hit a little bit, closed at $8.46, trading at $8.16. This has not been a good stock regardless. Let's take a look at Nielsen. NLSN is the ticker symbol. That is getting hit today, closed at $26.63, now trading at $24.32. This is on the back of some news that Blackstone dropped out from the bidding process. So, again, a lot of talk that this was going to go private. And, again, it is coming down as Blackstone has removed themselves from the bidding process. They were a front runner, I guess, to pick up Nielsen. Either way, we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. There's really nothing I would do. There's no levels here that I really love at the moment. So we'll keep that one on the radar, and we'll see how it plays out. Double bottom low is around $22. Let's shift gears here a little bit. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold futures trading down by $11.70. So if you take a look at the GLD today, you'll see that's trading at $122.80, closed at $123.65. Spot gold right now, $13.05, spot 20. So again, pretty good sell-off there in gold. The dollar is popping. If you take a look here at bond yields in the pre-market today, they're trading at around 2.379%. They're actually upticking just ever so slightly, but basically at the flat line. Next up, want to take a look at crude oil. Crude oil trading down 88 cents. President Trump tweeting out a little while ago that he wants oil prices to go down, and he's telling OPEC to pump more oil. It's very important that OPEC increases the oil flow. Says oil prices are getting too high. So again, President Trump very vocal about the high oil price, and right now you have crude trading down about 86 cents to $58.56 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, you'll see that's trading at $12.17, down from $12.34. So again, oil under a little bit of pressure, gold under a lot of pressure, and we have stock futures basically flat ahead of the opening bell. Should be another very, very interesting trading day. If you haven't done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. It's been a wild week to say the least, but a good one. And again, if we get some volatility, we get lots of action out here. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts.